the plan, defeat and demolish and conquer. The plan was to conquer half of a quest that I was tasked to do. The plan was that I was supposed to finish something. The plan was for me to be able to get something done, and it would be done. The moon would surely rise on the 6th of February, but yet 2 days before then we had already, I had already won. Yet I still have to go through this thing because I paid for it. And so, I didn't pay for it anyway. Let's continue singing along in the last episode before I have to, for the first time in a long time, go outside and go in a new building and take an exam. Oh my God, I am terrified. I wish I could just sleep all day and night, but apparently, that's not how my Saturday morning is gonna wind up. So I'd gladly love for all of you to wish me a good night's sleep and some good luck, oh me. Because let me tell you, I am totally not going to get any sleep. I'm not gonna get any sleep, even though I have to wake up at 8 before 8 a.m. Oh my Lord, I just wish I could not. I wish I could take back the declaration. I wish I'd known about my victory beforehand, and then I wouldn't have to be so stressed about going outside tomorrow. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, what's up, world? Welcome to Memoria Freese Y3, episode 1010. Folks, I have some pretty good news. We just have one more merging process left, alright? We just have to merge one more time, alright? We have finally broken down episode, or merged episode 1000 up to where we just have to merge 2 5-hour clips together, and we're good. So yeah. Anyway, how are y'all? I'm doing pretty good. I just finished watching Dream's new Minecraft Manhunt, the premiere, and like fucking 80,000 people were watching live, including me. It was such a good Manhunt, man. A really good finale, if you will. I'm gonna be honest. I said that I was gonna pop off with stuff this episode, but I'm gonna have to change that, which kind of sucks. I'm not really gonna do anything special this episode. Neither for tomorrow. You're probably gonna see the real shit starts. All right, the real shit starts. Like the declaration, not the declaration, but our. How can I say it? How can I say this? The true embedding of us into the thousands. The true embedding in the sense of like, oh yeah, it's the normal Memoria Freese, not the plot that I've created. No, not the plot of the game. No. Episode 1012 will be the episode where we really get back into the game, alright? Get back into the events and everything. And so, yeah, expect that to be very, very cool. But right now, this episode and tomorrow's episode, I know, I know it sucks, but they're not going to be the best of the best. They're just going to be normal episodes, alright? Because you got to have a few normal episodes. So yeah, and then I may or may not, what? Oh, right. I may or may not, like, make a, you know what, I'm not, no. Let's level up some multiple teams, why don't we? It's been a while. We're gonna call it Multiple Teams Season 4 because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't fucking remember what was the last episode, and I'm not willing to look back. So welcome to Multiple Teams Season 4. I hope. Oh man, Okay, so if you're wondering, right? If you're wondering why I'm not gonna be doing, why I'm not doing a huge episode today, like a huge pop-off episode or today and tomorrow, it's because I have some homework to do. I still have a little bit of homework. It's not going to take me like 50 hours, but like, it's homework, So I'm going to be doing that. I got to do that. And then after that, I feel like I just got to go straight to sleep because I've been fucking sleep deprived for like 50 years. And with my ACT, one of a pretty important exam that technically I don't really need to take anymore, since I've already got my my reading requirement, but whatever. And so yeah, I wanna be able to get some sleep for that. So that's why I can't record anything big today. And then tomorrow I kind of just want to relax, man, because the thing is that I got to get there by 8, the testing center, I got to get there by 8, and the test, I think, is like 3 to 4 hours long, and so by the time that I'm out of that place, it'll probably be like a little after midday, it'll be the afternoon, and, dependent on, how much energy is taken out of me from doing the what do you call it? From taking the ACT exam. Depending on that, I may or may not make a big episode tomorrow, but I'm probably not because I want to continue working on my projects, and those projects I haven't been able to work on the past 2 days because I've been fucking loaded with homework. So fun times, very, very fun times. Um, oh man. Yeah, but I watched Dreams Manhunt. That was cool. Still haven't watched Disenchantment 3. Disenchantment. Thought you got that right. Yeah, Disenchantment, Part 3. I still haven't watched it. I still haven't continued to watch Attack on Titan. I still haven't finished that 1 year anime that I started last weekend, that I started in October, and then I continued last weekend. Man. It's crazy. Dude, I made breakfast. Look, I made breakfast for my whole family this morning. Before I went to bed, I got all the ingredients, like, front and center, in the fridge, right? And then, like, I woke up a minute before my alarm went off this morning, and I went downstairs and I started making food, and it took like an hour, but it was great because it just was. They were really surprised and all that. And the reason why I did it, right? One of the reasons why I did it, which isn't really the main reason, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not really in need of money today, you know? I'm not out here, just dying for $1, you know what I mean? I don't have need for money right now, at least, you know? Sure, probably need a lot of money in the future, but you get my point. But, that was sort of like the bonus to it. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'll get $30 on the side. And you're probably wondering, well, how the hell, how the hell did you propose this deal? And I'm like, well, I didn't propose a single goddamn deal, folks. Because the thing is that a few days ago, my parents were like, or my mom was like, hey Lewis, do you want to, make us eggs and I'll pay you, $30? And he's like, no, I'm just going to get Starbucks. Because we're so busy, legit. We are so fucking busy where, we don't have the time. We actually just do not have the time to make breakfast in the morning. And so sometimes we've had to go to Starbucks or to McDonald's, or Lewis has had to go to Starbucks or McDonald's and get us food. Because, from the get-go, the second every one of us wake up, we're straight to our computers. We're, Lewis is taking calls. My mom is, in meetings, doing her projects, trying to get stuff turned in. And I'm over here, in my online classes, doing work, taking notes, doing homework, listening to Spotify music all at the same time, watching these documentaries about this one person that made this really, really cool movie back in the 2000s that, after seeing it, really reminds me of how peaceful the 20,000. So you get my point. We're really fucking busy, folks. And sure, we chill and here and there, but literally every morning, and I don't think I talk about this enough, but literally every morning from the get-go, the second we wake up, it's all right, straight to our computers, straight to work, all right, no hesitation whatsoever. It's it's crazy. It's like a... Anyway, I've gotten used to it. It's not, troubling to me. But I just thought I should mention it, backstory. So, like I was saying, my mom proposed a deal that said, oh yeah, if one of you cook, eggs for us in the morning, then I'll pay you $30 or whatever. And I didn't really care about it because I said to them what I said to y'all a few seconds ago, which was, I don't really have a need for money right now. You know what I mean? I'm not out here dying for $1. You know what I mean? Because I've got what I got. I appreciate what I've got. I'm working with what I got. I love what I have. I appreciate what I've had. I'm thankful for what I have. You know what I mean? It's not Thanksgiving, but you got to be thankful all fucking year. You know what I mean? So, I'm not really in need of, $1 billion, right? But yesterday, I don't know what came over me, all right? I really do not know what came over me. But right before they went to bed, I was like, hey guys, is the deal still up of, $30 for making eggs? And they're like, yeah. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to make the eggs. And then I made them breakfast this morning. And they're really, really happy. They were really, really appreciative. And they're like, oh, he's growing up. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Yeah. But, like, at the same time, am I? Like, I don't really feel, well, I do feel like I've grown up, but, like, I don't look like it. That's what I'm going to say. I feel like I don't look like I've grown up. I feel like I've grown up, but I don't feel, I'm insecure. So, continuing. It's really, really cool how happy they were about me making them breakfast. They were super happy about it. $30 was the bonus. And, again, it wasn't the main reason, because the main reason is that, what the fuck was the main reason? I actually don't know. I actually, like, legit, to this moment, alright, I actually do not know why I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make them eggs. I legit don't know what came over me. Like, I wasn't looking at any, like, video game or whatever. Like, I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I actually don't remember why I wanted to make them eggs. Maybe it was just to be nice. It was sort of a spur of the moment buy. You know what I mean? It was like I was window shopping, but for jobs. And then I saw one with a pretty sign, and I'm like, ooh. And then I'm like, okay, I want to volunteer, or I want a job here. And then I got the job. So yeah. Anyway. Is there anything else I really have to say? I mean, nothing much else has happened today. I'm kind of just relaxing. I did one of the 3 homeworks that I have. Which, I'm out here, like, stressing about homework, but the thing is, right, I actually do not have a lot of homework to do. Like, I'm confident that I'll be able to finish my homework, like, before 7. And right now it's 5. That's including ending this episode in maybe, like, 2-3 minutes. Or more. Because really all I have to do is, like, okay, read this article, answer 8 questions, and then that's one homework done. And then the other homework is just, hey, listen to this 15-minute podcast and write a 250-word summary about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's easy. Probably for some people, like, it would be difficult because it's like, what do I write about in what order and what this and what that. And probably because some people are probably lazy to do it, but, I'm up for it. It's all economic shit, so I wouldn't know. It's interesting. Speaking of interesting, everyone's almost at level 40 on this team. But speaking of interesting is, so a few weeks ago, right? Well, no, not a few weeks ago, but yeah, a few weeks ago. We entered the 3rd quarter, aka the 2nd semester of the school year, of Thoust school year, right? And from there, I had passed a few of my classes, and so I had to be moved into new classes. So the classes I've been moved into were economics and sculpting, right? And that was really cool. I was like, dude, that's awesome. I've always wanted to learn about economics and the stocks. And, with the sculpting, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's going to be fun and easy and wacky and weird. So I was happy. Everyone's at level 40. This is so cool. So I was really happy about that. But then, just as I was getting into the sculpting, and this is, obviously around the time where I did that one episode where it's like, oh yeah, is it wrong to draw my neighbor Totoro or whatever? I had gotten switched out of sculpture, and I was put into financial algebra a week after that class had begun teaching. And so I was late, and I didn't know what was going on when I first entered the class, and I didn't want to really say anything because it's like, it was a whole debate and everything, and I'm like, what the I don't know. I didn't know, and I didn't really want to ask because it just looked so goddamn complicated. But the thing is that when I asked my support teacher why I was switched out of the classes, she said, well, you need this class in order to graduate, because you gotta have your algebra credits, your math credits. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, but like I'm in algebra 2, so you want me to be in algebra 2 and in financial algebra? And she said yes. And so I'm like, okay. And so I've kind of been I've been kind of rocking algebra 2, not so much rocking financial algebra. I mean, I've been writing down notes, but I don't get it. And so, or not even yesterday, today, sorry. She had asked my mom, like, hey, does Sean want to stay in financial algebra or want to switch to sculpture? And I'm like, no, I want to be in financial algebra because, she said, because you said that, I need it for graduation. But then apparently she said that it wasn't, that, you can just pick between algebra 2 and financial algebra, and then I'll keep you there. And then I'm like, algebra 2, dude? Like, is there any need for a question there? Like, is there any question needed there? Like, of course, I want to stay in algebra 2 because I'm absolutely rocking the hell out of it, right? I didn't actually say that to her, but you got my point. And so all this time, I didn't need financial algebra, basically. And I could have stayed in sculpture, and now I'm being put back in sculpture, which is amazing. But now, I missed a lot of sculpture stuff, so I don't know what the fuck's been going on in sculpture class, and I'm gonna... Oh, it's not gonna be good. I love this. I just love online learning. I'm learning so much. Not just about coral reefs and how it takes over tens of thousands of years for them to regrow. But I'm also learning about miscommunication, which honestly, have I even learned that just at school? I mean, friends, am I right? Miscommunication. We're not going to go deeper into that. I'm starting to realize something about this episode. Anyway. It's almost 5:30. Alright, folks. We've done our job. We've leveled up the boys. Hope you like the new air circle icon. That's actually going to be the permanent air circle icon for just like relaxing stuff. So I guess you could say like this is a bit of a major change for the thousands. And of course it'll change when we get back to the plot and stuff. We'll alternate between the sword and the heart prisms. So yeah, when we get back to the prism plot, we'll have the prism as the air circle. But for right now, I'm gonna have a bit of a tea set because I actually don't know why. Look, I was just looking on fucking DeviantArt and I found this really cool picture of this person holding a tea set. And it's just... Anyway, thank y'all for watching another episode of To Memoria Freese Y3. And until tomorrow, which it'll be after I finish my my exam. I'm gonna go ahead and do some homework, listen to some music. I probably am gonna go ahead and find myself a new album to listen to, because I've listened to Everlasting Summer by Seikara. I've listened to freaking Undertale and Cuphead, and I've listened to all of the albums that I've had on, like, that I've saved on Spotify, like, over 30 times. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to listen to them another 30 times. But dude, after hearing fucking every morning for the past, like, 2 weeks, like, count what you have now, don't count what you don't have. I don't know about you folks, but I think I've listened to enough fucking Ludwig, alright? Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and until tomorrow, I'm gonna continue suffering. Sayo fucking Nara Sayo fucking Nara. Wait, what was the thing on this? Wait. Don't worry. Sayonara, tea drinkers. Tea drinkers, what the f...